guys, what's going on, man? Trinity Prime is going to be vaulted in under 2 weeks, because as we all just saw, Obra Prime Access is going to be leaving soon. So once that leaves, Hydroid Prime is going to hit, and once he hits, Trinity, along with the dual Comas and the Kesava Prime collar, is going to be leaving as well. Now, before I even go into all of this stuff, we have to compare the Trinity Prime to her original. Now, as far as which, as you can see, shields got increased by 50, so that's why Trinity Prime has 150 as far as with her shields. Her abilities are still the same. Actually, let me go back to the original as how she came in. So as you can see, Well of Life, we already know, creates a Well of Life on an enemy. Allies will gain health when damaging the said target. Energy Vamp, as we all know, gives us back energy. You can actually control the pulses depending on the duration of it. If you have a negative duration, the pulses will be beating faster. If you have a long duration, it will pulse slow. Link, which is her main defensive ability, gives her damage reduction, as we all know. Range is affected by range mods. Duration is affected by duration mods. And Blessing, which is essential for a lot of people who tend to struggle and whatnot. Trinity will give them that bless to give them that health boost all the way up to 100% and give them damage reduction within the time period. So that's also nice. Now we move on to these babies. Dual Comas Prime. Now at its flat base, 15% crit chance, 2.0 multiplier, status at 20%, mostly slash, great attack speed. These are top tier melee weapons right here. The quintessential dual Comas. Now, if you could go as far as to how to build these bad boys, I built it just like this. Have Prime Pressure Point, Blood Rush, Prime Reach. The reason why Blood Rush is in here is because of the crit chance. Even though it's at 15%, once it starts to rev up, the dual Comas will make mincemeat of enemies. And on top of that, having the status at 52%, so pretty much with the drifting contact in there, is more than enough status all the way up there as well, you know, with the 40%. Berserker, have that on because it's gonna crit. Organ Shatter in there for the crit multiplier, so it could do 3.8, so that's 380%. And I have the essential as far as with a corrosive build on this. And last but not least, we have your Kubrow. Now if you go into your attachments, this is the Kesava Prime Kubrow collar. The difference between this collar and the original is that, as you can see, it gives you a boost in your health and in your shields. And also it gives you a good boost as far as with your armor on your Kubrow. So it's essential if you're into the whole Kubrow collar type of deal, get this Kesava Prime Kubrow collar. Now as far as, like I said, with Trinity being vaulted, you want to get the essential stuff. Now I can't actually show you how much of the stuff that I have, but farm those blades, farm the handles. The handles are not too bad, but farm those. Get the blueprint for the dual Comas. As far as Trinity herself, I can't really defend her as far as with the trade chat as to how much she is going to be worth when she gets vaulted, simply because she has no rare parts. She has her blueprint and her chassis, which are uncommon. The helmet and her systems is common. So you're gonna have to figure out how are you going to pretty much price her as far as within the marketplace, because she doesn't really go for much now. You can squeeze in at least probably at least 40 to 50. As you can see, I just made mincemeat of these guys. I was just demonstrating the power of the dual Comas. But you can sell her for like at least 40 at least 40, but around the range that people be buying her is at least 20 to 30. So pretty much you could say on average 20 to 40 plat is like the range for her now. As far as when she gets vaulted, what she's gonna be worth over time, that's yet to be determined. I think, let me see, like at least 7-8 months down the road, you could probably sell her for like at least 80, because new players are gonna be coming in. They got one Trinity Prime, so she's gonna be worth at least that, given the months going by, close to a year, to make her value go up some. As far as with the dual Comas though, is a reason why I'm farming blades so much. People see me do Meso D1s to run those, to get those blades. You need 2 blades to make a set. The blades are rare, the handles are uncommon, and the blueprint is common. So the least I'll be selling these dual Comas here is at least 90 plat. If they want it for 80, fine. Not going lower than that, because as you see, these melee weapons are top tier in this game. They're not garbage. They're not even good. They're great. And like I said, put Blood Rush on it, and you probably just saw what I did as far as with those ancients. As far as with the Kesava Prime Collar, these used to go for 50 plat. And also, back to the whole dual Comas, I said that you could sell it like at least for 90. If someone wants it for 80, fine. But at the very most, what you could get out of these, if you wait like 7-8 months down the road, these dual Comas, you can easily sell these at least 150 a piece. So it's a good idea to hold on to your blades, because that's what people want most. They don't want handles, they don't want blueprints, they just want blades. Now back to the collar. You have the blueprint, you have the band, and you have the buckle. The buckle was rare, but they made it uncommon. The Kesava band is still uncommon, and the blueprint is also uncommon. So pretty much with the Kesava Prime Collar set, you have uncommon, and you have a part that was rare, but now it's uncommon. So you can sell this for like at least 40 to 50 plat a piece. You could push it more as time progresses on these. You could push it even more. And I'm pretty much going to leave the Simular Chrome here so that I can go back to my ship just to show you guys my little stash as to what you should be aiming for as far as farming these things, because Trinity is going to be gone, dual Comas are going to be gone, and the Kesava Prime Collar is going to be gone as well. So let me go into my inventory right here and show you guys what I'm talking about, and the reason why is to why I'm going after these blades so much. Because if you ask anybody how much blades do you even have, they're not even going to answer you. They'll just close the tab, not bother with you. But yet they want to get the blades for 5 plat. It's like they're trying to sweet that deal with you, like, yeah, let me get it for this. No. So as you can see, dual Comas, you need the blueprint, and you need 2 handles, and you need 2 blades. These blades are rare, so that's why I have 31 of these to go along with the blueprint that I just picked up 15 minutes ago. The handles are not an issue for me. I'd rather have more blades than handles. Alright, so just get that out the way. As far as with the Kesava Prime Collar set, as you can see right here, I'm going off of 32 sets because of the buckle. The buckle was rare, like I said, but they made it uncommon. Fine. The band is also uncommon to go along with the blueprint, which is uncommon. So you, like I said, you could push this just a bit for like at least 40 when it gets vaulted. Trinity, like I said, if I go away over here to my Trinity sets, the reason why I can't defend her like that is because she drops so frequently. The chassis and the blueprint is uncommon, but the helmet and the systems, they're common. So you're talking about 2 uncommon parts and 2 common parts. So Like, as you see right here, you're looking at that I have at least 80 sets. I had 90, but I sold 10 to one guy last night. He wanted it for 40. Fine, so be it. But I'm trying to get back up my Trinity sets, because at the very most I had 100 plus. But since she drops so frequently, I could be selling her just for that for the time being. So as you just saw right there, get those. If you want to skip Trinity, fine, because if you think you may not make as much plat as you want to, fine, so be it. But those dual Comas, I guarantee you, as time progresses, when people want those dual Comas, you will see people saying want to buy dual Comas Prime set 120 or 100, and then as time goes on, you may see 140, 150, or if they want the blades by themselves, they will pay like 30 plat for just one blade. So if you have two, you could just get 60 plat just from two blades. So Trinity may not pull for a lot at the start, but these dual Comas, oh boy, it's because of those blades. It ain't because of the handles or the blueprint. Those blades, people know how hard it is to get those blades, and it's because of the D1 in Meso. You have two formers that drop in that damn bitch. Okay, so you'll be cock blocked by former blueprints in pursuit of that damn blade. So I suggest right now, like I said, let me see, it's the 16th of August right now. You have roughly 12 days left before Trinity is going along with these dual Comas. So I suggest you get to work, and on top of that, the collar as well for the Kubrow. So Trinity is still the best supportive frame in the game as far as giving energy and also applying an instant bless depending on if you're in her affinity range. So I suggest you guys hop to it, because Trinity is going. She's going bye-bye.